Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you joining me. It is Monday, January 2nd, 2023, and just doing a little bit of a vlog check-in. This is the first day back to my day job from winter break, holiday break, whatever you guys want to call it. You know, two things happened this morning that kind of solidified, your winter break is over, time to get back after it. One, I realized I actually have to wear real legitimate shoes. That's a kind of a thing when you're wearing either shoes that you're going riding in, or I'm wearing Crocs with socks because it is December and kind of need socks on your feet, right? Because it's just a little cooler than normal, even though at the hottest part of the day it gets to be like 80 degrees. But I had to wear actual shoes, like actual work shoes. And the second thing is that the contents of my day bag for my day job, man, my tech bag in particular, was strewn all about the house. I was like, oh, and I was working last night. I was working on something fun and in the home office, and I just had some stuff out, and then I had to, this morning after I made breakfast and exercised, I need to go get my tech bag back together. So that is what occurred. Two things to me that kind of occurred to me this morning, that it really is the end of your winter break, and now you got to get ready to go back and get back after it at the day job. Yes, may I have the classic tostada salad, please?
Yes, ma'am. You want that with a drink or no drink?
No drink, thank you.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay, would you like to donate the rest of your cheese today, ma'am, to the local food bank?
I can do that.
Okay, thank you. I'll proceed to the window.
Thank you. Lunchtime. Tostada salad. I have a grocery pickup scheduled for this afternoon after work, and I didn't really have a whole lot in the house to make lunch with. I wanted to eat rather healthy. I was going to plan on making tuna salad, just like on a piece of crusty bread, just a tuna salad sandwich. But I did not have light mayonnaise. I just didn't have it at the house. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna run and get some food real quick while I'm out and about. But I appreciate you guys clicking on this just for a little bit of a New Year's recap. I was thinking about just a lot of things that everybody thinks about with the start of a new calendar year, and I couldn't help but think, because of my work, because of what it is that I do for a living, I feel like my years are really more driven towards resetting at the end of a semester and at the start of the academic year. Because I work in education, the fall semester, that's my reset for the annual reset. But throughout the course of the rest of the year, winter break, it's now we're starting the spring semester, and it's a little harder to think about goals and such at this mid-year. We obviously have some annual goals, and we're not necessarily thinking about assigning new goals, not necessarily anyways, but we're more so taking our semester assessment of how did we fare, how well did we do in terms of our annual goals throughout the course of the fall semester, and then what adjustments do we need to make within the spring semester in order to kind of meet those goals for the annual year. Because I've been working in higher ed, in education for as long as I have been, almost 20 years or so, but I guess that's how my brain functions in terms of the reset. It's not with the calendar year where everyone is setting their new calendar year intentions and New Year's resolutions and things of that nature. Maybe you think of it differently too. Maybe you work in a business environment where you're looking at things quarterly. Now, yeah, that might coincide with the start of a new calendar year, but in my brain also too, it could also coincide with, from a quarterly perspective, it could also coincide with when is the fiscal year, where is our fiscal year start. And if our fiscal year starts in September 1st or on October 1st, like then that changes from the quarterly perspective. But really, no matter when you guys are, or when we're all thinking about our goals, it's kind of nice, right, to think about, all right, now I got a little bit of a break, a few days break from work, the actual work that I do, the stuff that pays the paycheck and pays the bills and provides and all those good things, right? The things we're grateful for. But it was a much needed break. The fall semesters, it's always so busy. It just always seems busier. The spring semester is a little bit more, it's not that it's not busy, it's just a little bit more realistic to how do we do? Where are some of the gaps? What can we continue to do? Like those types of questions that we ask ourselves, at least I ask myself in higher ed. Fall semester was busy, so that winter break was much, much needed. I hope you guys were able to get the reset around the holiday that, if you needed a reset, I hope you were able to get a reset. Even if it was just the holiday because you were working other things and doing other gigs, like I hope you guys were able to take, a day, even if it's just a couple of days or, whatever the case may be, you had an opportunity to hit your reset button and fill your cup a little bit in order to kind of dig back in to the start of a new calendar year, if that's how you look at it, or spring semester and we're starting to hit the downhill slope of the academic year. I still work throughout the summer. I don't get summers off within my role, my role, but the energy is just different. We service a different clientele in the summertime. So I do still work, but the energy is different. Not a bad different, it's just the energy is different because we are a commuter campus and there are not nearly as many students on campus as what there are throughout the fall and spring semester. But it's still kind of busy when we think about all of the camps and such that we host on campus. It's just a different energy. But I definitely look at it in terms of the academic year starting to sunset a little as we get into the spring semester. Hope you had a great holiday. Hope you had some time to recoup, rest, reset, any of those words that might be really important to you, or the actions that kind of go along with them. And until next time, and I hope you guys remember to live life outside of the work that you do. Thanks for checking in.